that was it's a big difference between tennis and paddle, because the court is smaller. You have a different tactics, different techniques, so it is very important. My name is Zar Lasahido. I was born and raised in Amsterdam, di Belanda. I'm Indonesian. I have an Indonesian passport. Both of my parents are Indonesian from Sulawesi. I always grew up with sports. I started with swimming. After swimming, my parents looked for a new sport, which became tennis. I did it all my life, and I also pursued a career as a tennis player, and then I switched to paddle 3 years ago. Currently I play paddle. I train, I play matches, and I really love the sport, and it's really addictive. I didn't really choose paddle. It was because of my friends. They pushed me to come to the paddle court. At first, to be honest, I thought, what is this ugly sport, paddle? And then my friends pushed me to come. I came to the court, and since then I became really addictive to the sport, which is now maybe almost 3 years ago now. I used to play tennis all my life. I played tournaments nationally and internationally. But after when I was 23, I stopped competing. I became a coach, and since then I was full-time coaching. The highest achievement in paddle, it's still a young career for me. I played in Holland some national tournaments, which I reached like the semifinals. Last time for Indonesia was in Dubai, which was a very amazing experience, because Indonesia is quite new in the sports, but other Asian countries are longer than Indonesia. But that was an amazing experience for me and also for Indonesia. The most memorable match for me, negatively, I did play a paddle match in Holland, and I tore my hamstring. That was not a positive memory of the sport, but another one is actually Dubai. That was a great international experience for me. We lost, unfortunately, but we played against players that train every day, and Indonesia just started with the sports, and that was really a memorable match. It was very important to educate myself in the sports of paddle, because it's a new sport for me. So that's why I did a lot of research in sport. So I also took a course in Holland where I obtained my license. This was maybe 1 year ago, 2.5 years ago, or 2 years ago. And that was it's a big difference between tennis and paddle, because the court is smaller. You have a different tactics, different techniques, so it is very important to educate myself on this matter. With paddle, is you're not doing it alone, so you always have a partner, and you try to find a good partner which is the same level. And if it's not the case, it's gonna be very hard to win matches, because they will play all the balls to your partner, to the weaker one. Other cons as a paddle athlete is, you need to travel as well if you play tournaments, and you both need to have budget, or you need to find partners that are in the same country. This is quite hard, so you need to find people that have the same ambition as you. If you have a great partner, it's gonna be a lot of fun for you. You will win more matches, but you also, not only as a player, but you also need to have a click as a human being. I think that's also important for choosing the right partner. The biggest lesson I've learned is actually it's never too late to learn new things. Like, for example, paddle is quite new for me. I never expected to have another career in this sport or another sport. It teaches me that you have to be open for new journeys in your career. As an athlete, I wanna train hard. I wanna play a lot of matches. Hopefully I can join more tournaments internationally and nationally. but for sure I wanna play more. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now. Worldwide, in Indonesia, in Bali alone, they built 70 courts within 1 year already, and in Jakarta, it's still growing. They only have 2 courts currently, or 3 courts now, 3 clubs, but starting more clubs to build, and it has a huge potential because it's a really fun sport. You do it with 4 people. It's socially, it's easier to play balls to the other side than tennis. Advice is try out, bring your friends, play together, follow some training from good coaches, so you will learn the real paddle. But importantly is to have fun and come try out, and I'm here to teach you, and let's go.